All right, I'm here with Kings Fork head basketball coach Rick Hite. His Bulldogs win it by a count of 76-42 over their city rival Nansemond River to move to 17-0 on the season. Coach, first half, you guys weathered a little bit of a mini burst from Nansemond River. It was an 8-point game after one quarter play. Had a couple of nice runs in the second quarter. They opened the third with a little bit of a mini burst again, and you finished up with a 13-3 run following that 13-2 run in the second quarter. You guys executed pretty well tonight for the most part on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we, Nansemond did a good job early on, really getting into us, making it a little difficult for us to get to our spots, and then we tried to speed them up a little bit, get to their bench a little bit, and I thought we did that, especially into the first, going into the second. 10
players score for you in the first half, and you have 13 assists on 16 field goals. What's that say about, I guess, the unselfishness and the balance you have?
Yeah, and we need that. That's good basketball. We talk about that. A lot. We get a lot of credit defensively, but we talk about taking care of the basketball, getting guys involved, making the extra pass, and that at every level of basketball, that's tough to beat.
I just mentioned to you a moment ago before we started the interview that you had 26 offensive rebounds, 13 in each half, and you do that without two starters in Deron Jackson and Ryan Hite, who you'll have back soon. That's got to be a real pleasing thing to see how you crash the boards collectively.
Yeah, and again, you just rebounding is a want-to. And we talk about getting to the daylight to come up with it, to try to buy us another possession. Our guys are athletic, long. We're not 6'8" or 6'9", but we got 6'4", 6'5" guys that can get off the floor.
George Beal gives you 17 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals on a night where my guy Jimbo here says he had a quiet night. Did you feel that as well?
Yeah, no, it was. And, I thought he sometimes he presses a little bit, but, he wanted to trust the guys, and we talked to him about trusting the guys. We got guys that can make plays off the basketball. G's one of them that can make plays with the basketball or without the basketball. Tonight he did, did a little bit of everything for us.
Sam Brennan kind of set the tone for you early. Had a couple of threes, 14 points. He gets 5 steals. We haven't talked a whole lot about him, but kind of as that point guard combo-ish guy who can play either spot. What have you seen from his growth and development?
Well, so I've been around Sam a long time. He is wired to score the basketball. He's wired that way.
Junior, right?
Yeah, junior. So we asked him to do things like do other things, but he's such a strong guard. He's strong-willed. He's really undeterred about trying to score the basketball. So he should be talked about more because he's having a great year for us.
You keep them off the free throw line almost the entire first half, and you're a team that's known to go to the foul line a lot, like 25, 35 times a game. And this was not a game that was a lot of fouls. How do you think your team is showing kind of its maturation as far as you're getting all these different kind of styles of play you're seeing, and you got a big one coming up, which we'll get to, but the way you guys kind of are able to hold some of the composure there?
Yeah, and that's, again, we have some good leaders. We have some guys that have been through a lot of battles, and guys that just want to be out there and compete. And so, I feel like we got 10, 11 guys that I really trust, and I feel like I say that every year, but I really believe that. And me and the coaches were talking about that, like, we got great depth, and they're kind of similar, so we can keep playing a certain way.
That's probably the best part about this team, is just your depth. Your second unit looked like a first unit.
So depth and versatility is really important here.
One more guy I want to hit on is Zakai Darden. We didn't see him early in the season. Was it injury related? I believe.
Great.
Okay, so second semester comes for you guys. Sophomore, he's just jumping out of the gym. He looks like he's got athleticism for days.
He does, and he's one of those young guys that don't know any better. He just goes hard, and he has a lot of skill sets that people will get to see in the second part of the season. But his athleticism is amazing.
And he's about a 6'5", 6'6".
Yep. With long arms and really pogo stick bounce, and really good kid too.
Yeah, good bloodlines being the cousin of Tate Darden as well, former Green Star. Lastly, you got Maury coming up on Saturday. I know it's an anticipated. You don't really just get a lot of times the 1 and 2 area teams, 2 teams that are arguably 1 or 2 in the state, depending on Division 5 and 4 here. What's it like to have that type of game as the playoffs approach?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Plummer wanted the game. I wanted the game. I think it's good for the 7-5. I think it's good for the state, and we're chasing 2 titles in different classes, and this is what it's about. You go out there, you test yourself. I said it to him on the phone. I said, Duke and Michigan State can play, and then so can Maury and Kings Fork. So it's just basketball.
Should be a fun one on Saturday night here at the Kennel in the Kings Fork Showcase. So thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Matt. Appreciate it. Thank you.